Hey there, it's that mama, and we're looking at A.N.T.M again. This is going to be season 5, episode 3. So let's get this started. We're
Bitches,
meeting
and
the
welcome back
judges.
to Adore's Next Top Model, Season 5, Project A, Episode 3. Today's theme is Heavenly Bodies. The models were
Heavenly
asked to make
bodies.
looks that are inspired by religion or religious symbolism and religious icons.
Okay,
Today's
so
judges
religion,
are
religious
me, of
symbolism,
course,
religious
Adore, the
icons.
owner and producer of Adore's Next Top Model. We have Bali Coco. Hi, Bali.
Hi, Adore. Hey, everyone.
We have Season 3 winner, Euphoria.
Hello everyone, I'm back and consider this a warning.
And last but not least, we have season 4 winner, Layton.
Hey everyone, hey Adore. I hope you guys do well in this runway.
The battle for 50,000 lindens still continues.
Here is Ocean, and I like everything. That top kind of goes with that dress. It's kind of glitching, but that's not a big thing with the SL. But then she's got those wings that are very stereotypical. I mean, those are really old wings. I bet they're like blueberry wings or something. And then her feet are coming out of her dress. She could have just not had her feet sticking out. Now here's something that's interesting. It's not really high fashion, but okay, so here is Marley's. I don't know if I really like this one so much. I don't like all the birds. I don't know. I don't like all this on the ribbons and stuff. I like her hair headdress and her outfit and wing and this going on. I like her actual outfit, but I don't like everything coming out from it. I don't know if that's considered high fashion or something, but that's not for me. Now this is Vosh, and this is my favorite one. I really do like this one. Um, it's high couture, and then the way she comes out with her walk, she's almost flying. It's like a bird. So she's just lifting on the stage. She's just like flying. It is an angel. So my favorite is Vosh. Here we go. Here's Ari, and it's very men don't have a lot of stuff to be able to do this, but I would think that you could find something that is more high fashion. Um, so this one was just kind of there for me. It was very bland, and I don't think it reached the potential of what stage we're in. We're in episode 3 already, and to see that is just, it's like seeing it for like episode
Alright,
1.
judges, that was Heavenly Bodies. We will
Let's
be
see what the judges
discussing how we
say.
feel about the runway and the models' looks, including their photo submissions. Let's begin with Bali Coco. Bali, how do you feel about Ocean?
About Ocean, I see her beautiful angel. I really enjoyed the metal versus the white pureness. Something that could have been fixed is the feet going out of the dress. Maybe it would have been better to just not have any feet, any legs. The accessories could have been better, especially the earrings and the bracelets, because the crown, the head set, and the metal plate on the chest were just beautiful with the dress and the wigs on their own. And I feel the bracelets and the earrings were like a little bit not fitting well with the overall look. The overall look is beautiful, and I think the photo makes it even more understandable. That's a beautiful angel here.
Okay, with Ocean, I definitely enjoy the mixture of elements. It reminds me kind of Alexander McQueen's collections, Angels and Demons. It's pretty well combined darker elements with lighter celestial ones. But like Bully, there is some features of the outfit which bother me, especially the bracers or bracelets and kind of the dress really. It's kind of giving me a more bridal walking down the aisle than.
I agree with Euphoria. I am not fond of the cuffs or bracelets, but I do like the look. Even though the dress is given bridal, the picture is beautiful. The picture is very beautiful. And she is given angelic. I do feel like though, compared to the other contestants, this does fall a little basic. I wish she would have either gotten rid of the arm cuffs or done something different with them.
Now it's time for my opinion. Remember, all decisions are final in their mind. Ocean, I feel, started out really strong in the competition. So her first look was extremely editorial, very high fashion. But as you remember, it wasn't exactly true in theme. Now, the sad part about today is that although Ocean is a contestant that takes this show extremely seriously, she's a very hard worker.
Yeah.
Today, she was a bottom for me. The bracelets, when I saw them, I wanted to de-render them. They clash so hard with the outfit. And although I get the vision, right? My honestly, my greatest fear was realized today when I
Yeah, the
saw
top
three
would have been
different kinds of
enough
angels on the
metal.
runway. I was hoping for more creativity from all of you, but that's a different topic because some of you did the angel thing a little bit better than others. I get the vision,
See,
the photo is
and that's
cute, sure.
another,
But
yeah,
honestly, I think those wings are the
the
blueberry wings,
angels.
which I feel like literally everyone has, and I'm so tired of them. Those specific blueberry wings give Victoria's Secret and not celestial heavenly body. So honestly, that's my issue with Ocean today. Up, we will be discussing Avior.
Avior, indeed, the most disappointing look, especially for the second look reveal. It started very good with the
Okay, see,
nun,
and I didn't
very
quite
clean,
understand
very
why Avior
minimalist,
did
well put
got
together,
two different
basic
looks.
but well put together.
Just
But
certain
then
things
came
about the
the
show
reveal, and
itself
the reveal gave me.
confuses
I
me.
was really like thrown
But
off.
I
I was
didn't
like,
like any
Victoria's
of these. It
Secret,
was a cute
cream
spin
wings. What is
on
this?
the
So
it was a cute spin on bringing out a nun, but then you bring out the angel that has the wings.
first in the first look, so that's just a big contradictory two outfits here, and I was just extremely confused.
There's anything fashionable about wearing a non outfit on a runway, though kudos and hats off to you for creativity. I really, really enjoyed that. It lacked polishing, elevation. It didn't have any kind of like avant garde touch to me. It did.
About Marley, the look was beautiful. I immediately noticed the very like holy look, like generous look, lavish look, full of everything. The fantastic gold outfit, gold and white combination, up to the makeup. It was on, it was all well blended together. The makeup was made to fit with that outfit, the accessories. I just wish she had like a pose that would let her arms on her waist and not go through the silks when she walks, because that was literally, you know, going in the silks and through the silks.
The pose is really nice on the picture,
This
but
is
I
my
also wish
second
that like the
best.
same kind of
I
demeanor
like
and
this
energy
second,
translated towards the
but
runway
just
because it was
the
lacking,
side,
especially when you were
the
walking.
yeah, the
Like
side
Bolly
things
said, your
wasn't
hands and arms
necessary.
were
I
going
don't think
into your
for this look.
hips. There is no excuse because there are many, many, many walks which have option for curvy or for slim, and you can always try to tweak with that and just really be careful about those proportion if you.
Marley, like, okay, this is giving Versace. I really enjoy how you played with colors. You look very celestial. The colors fit you almost, not almost, they fit you perfectly. Like, I love the gold kind of like goddess aesthetic you're going for. I do think that with the kind of makeup you were wearing, having no eyebrows, it was a very smart idea because they would clash together. And also, removing little details like that, such as having eyebrows, really does help kind of detach you from humanity, which I mean, celestials are not human, so that was a very smart idea. However, As much as I love this outfit, which I believe it's from Muna Moore, it kind of feels like a set to me. But honestly, you look amazing. Please, please, please do wear a hair base. I agree with Euphoria, but I'm very happy that you're honestly stepping your pussy up in this competition, as you should.
Okay, so Vash, my favorite look of tonight, heavy
Yes, Ash
royal
should be
angel
the
white
winner.
gold, great combination, flying
It's very
animation,
royal.
walking but flying. That was really beautiful to see.
Her picture is
Um,
kind of
it
unique.
was just a
I
lot of
think
details, very grand,
the different
very
poses and different
lavish, very royal.
cuts of
It was
pictures
definitely.
should.
I'm absolutely 100% happy. I don't have anything negative to say about this. Uh, this blended an angelic figure with almost something impish about it. I do not know what it was, but it worked like a charm for her, really.
Anything negative to say about it. I loved everything. She looks expensive in it. The picture is beautiful. I like how she gave us three different views of her look. She did a fantastic job.
I am beyond motherfucking proud of you, bitch. Beyond motherfucking proud. It was giving
This is one
celestial. It was giving
who
a
started out
literal goddess that
pretty
had
strong,
to
but it's
attempt to take a more humanoid
Vosh has
form
stayed
to not like
consistent,
smush our
and
brains because our
now
mortal brains like can't
she's gonna have to
comprehend
take a
what
step
God
up.
looks like. This is what this
I'll
was
be
giving. It
excited
was
to see
giving
season 4.
luxurious, expensive. The details on it were amazing.
Ari could have did more. I'm not going to say I'm disappointed, but Ari definitely could have done better.
Ari is yet another contestant that seems to be afraid of his own power almost. Cute, that's about it. Reusing makeup, baby girl, we will notice. It is so much harder to be a fashionable man on Second Life, because let's be honest, there's shit for men on Second Life half the time, if not more. Do you want to be a basic guy in a wife beater, or do you want to wear a jockstrap? Like, those are your main options as a man, and
Alright, here it is, elimination.
welcome back, models. It's time for one of you to go home. As you already know, Project A works a little bit differently. The tiniest of mistakes can cause you to lose the 50,000 lingens that you're all so desperately battling for. The person's name that I will say next is the winner of Heavenly Bodies. The winner of today's episode is Vosh. Congratulations, Vosh. You are the winner.
Oh my
Yay!
God, thank
Vosh is
you.
winning.
Thank you guys so much. I appreciate all the feedback and critiques. Thank you guys.
The sweetest part, but also perhaps the most painful part for some about winning an episode, is that the choice is yours. Who do you want to eliminate?
So it's like, listen
today?
to this. She
What is
had
that
someone in
person's name?
mind.
Oh, do I just say it?
She's like, do I
Yes.
just
I'm
say
so
it?
sorry, guys. You all look so
And then she goes
amazing.
on
I'm sure
with apologies. Just say it!
anybody in this position will probably have a hard time. Please don't take it the wrong way, but my decision has to be Ari.
I'm sorry, Ari. You have to go home. Anyone that gets sent home
Wow.
gets a gift from a
Ari
tourist
is
next to
going
model,
home
and
now,
will
so
be
it's
able
just
to
the
reapply
ladies.
next season. If
The
they so
men were
wish.
in it,
Thank you.
you
And I
know,
will
the
see
men
you,
models, men
backstage.
particularly, were in it until season 3. Alright, that's season 5, episode 3, excuse me, sorry. Season 5, episode 3. And I'm going to tag along season 5, episode 4 in the same review. So thank you. Bye bye. It's that mama. Hey there, it's that mama, and I am here at A.N.T.M, and this is season 5, episode 4 that we're going to watch. So I'm going to try to condense all of these all into one, just kind of run through them. Um, Before we lose season 6, because season 6 has just started off. There's a few eye teasers and things like that, but I want to stay up to date. So here we go. Without a fail, here is season 5, episode 4. Let's
Thank you to
see
Hussey Hexen
what the
for
theme is.
creating the official A.N.T.M
So I've got a
look.
lot to do
Welcome back to Adore's Next Top Model,
because, as
Season
you know,
5, Episode
apologies for
4.
the sick
Today's
voice.
theme, Funeral Chic. Maybe it's their
Funeral
own
chic.
funeral, maybe
I've got a
it's
lot of
a
work ahead
funeral
of
of a
me
loved one.
because,
That being said,
I
let's say
am
hello
doing
to
this
today's
along
judges.
with the
Euphoria.
video.
Hello everyone. Let's see
And I
who we're
challenge
gonna
my viewers
mourn
to do that
today
as
or
well. I'd
honor.
love
Play.
to see
Hello,
my viewers do
everyone.
that.
Good luck on today's episode. I can't wait to see who dies first.
Funeral chic. Okay, here we go. Here is Avor. And it is very chic. Um, she's got everything all pulled together. It's all form-fitting. Her walk is a very traditional walk, but a very good walk. It's not running into her hips or anything else. The boots texture kind of does offset from the all black texture. I love that. So it was very good. Here's Marley. Marley has got a lot of textures going on. A lot of, there's smooth, and then there's fur, and then the textures of the hat. I mean, I like this visually more appealing. I like Marley's look a lot better. It's all black, but the textures. Okay, here she's kind of slouching. She has kind of went the different way. She's brought a little bit of white and red. Look at that, the bottom of her platform heels. She is expressing a little bit more in the funeral wise, and that is very daring to do. It is very couture. Do like all the accent pieces. The white to the almost kind of whitish black skirt, it draws your eyes. So this one's going to be interesting to see how the judges take each one of these ladies. Ocean has decided to drop out from the show, so that's why we did not see Ocean.
Alright, judges, welcome back. Now that we've seen the runways, let's discuss each model's performance one by one, starting with Avior.
So with Avior, I think the black and black aesthetic choice and the combination is,
Oh,
always
I
a
like this
classic.
picture.
The combination of the materials with the latex, it's a nice
Nice.
choice. It's clever. The mask for me adds a little bit of intrigue and
About, I do kind of wish you wouldn't have used the umbrella because it's kind of throwing me off with the mask and that it seems a little much. I like the latex and I like the outfit that she has on. I don't have any complaints.
I have to say, although this is a step up,
That
is
is
it
true.
enough? Like,
Hmm.
if I saw
Is
this
it
exact
enough?
look on a previous season, I'm talking season 3 that was filmed in 2020, baby girl, you would have won the show. And I feel like there could be more done each and every time. I wanted you to make this look more theatrical. Next up, Marley.
Marley is somebody who has been continuously listening to every single critique given to her. She has been continuously
This is a
listening to
beautiful
every
picture.
single tip. She
I
has not
love
been
this.
afraid to
Beautiful.
kind of give up on some certain
Beautiful.
things that she was doing previously with
This
questionable choices of
highlights the
accessories
top and
and
everything. You can
some
see
other things that
details.
weren't really putting
Good.
her just up there yet. But I think like with these specific look, she really stepped up and she set the bar really high right now because when I'm looking at it, this is hauntingly beautiful. It's balanced, there is a lot of structure, the fur, the sleek gown. I think it's very effortless, it's sophisticated, it's giving me a mysterious widow attending her lover's funeral.
I do have to agree with Foria. She has stepped her game up tremendously. This is my favorite look for Marley, hands down. I really love the dress most of all. The what would I call that? Bustier that she has on with it. I love that. I love the accessories. Her hat is really nice. The fur makes her look expensive, as well as, of course, the diamonds. She looks like somebody's rich widow. I really love this look. She did a great job.
Marley, you started out this competition very weak, and I am extremely happy to say that you've turned expectations around and destroyed them in the best way possible. Baby girl, this look is giving depression, mourning, sadness in the most fashionable way imaginable. You look like you're attending your husband's funeral, but your husband was like a mob boss, and you're sad, of
Exactly. Yeah.
course, and you're crying your
Her
eyes
husband was
out
a mob
because
boss.
you're gonna miss the
But
life of luxury
look at
he
her
gave
look.
you. So you decided that while you're at his funeral, you're gonna wear every piece of jewelry he ever gave you in hopes of maybe impressing one of his colleagues. It's a very iconic look. It's flowy, it's sad, it's beautiful, and I can't get enough of it to the point where I almost want to keep seeing you be sad. As messed up as that sounds, I'm very
Another case of somebody wearing every piece of jewelry they were ever given outside of all kind of occasions. Let's just say that. I mean, there is room for everything. To start, the silhouette is fabulous. I really enjoyed that this is not really a
Yeah,
traditional
Vosh has a
take on a
lot
funeral attire, and
of accessory
this is
pieces
what
going
I
on.
meant when I was giving Avi her critiques. Because if you look at the other contestants, sure, Marley has the aspect of classy, elegant down, but Wash has a very untraditional take on it. And the first all combined with the pins, I'm sorry, they're really tacky. They don't work. The pins you have on, maybe if it was that one little jewelry brooch you have of the dragonfly, okay, I understand. But there is already too much going on. There are rhinestones, there are big earrings, there are 6 different arm bracelets on one arm, 20 on the other one. There is a lot going on
Yeah,
your neck, and also
I
the gown
will agree
itself
with
is
that
very,
after
very
re-looking at it.
structured. It's very
I will say though, with the fur, if it was only the dragonfly brooch that was on it, it would be perfect for me. I just so happened to take a close up look and saw that they're like silently judging you, the middle finger, and some other stuff that's written on the buttons, which doesn't really call for a funeral. But I still love the look. I feel like she accessorized all from her the tears coming down her eyes to her feet. This is a very structured dress, though, so it would call for less jewelry, but I still love the look. Good job.
I love how she always has like some like interesting little animations, stuff like that. I think that's going almost above and beyond essentially for the runways, which I really appreciate. Although the sad walking animation came across as more sluggish and it was more like I just got out of bed. You know, I would have maybe preferred like a crying animation or something, but I guess I see the vision, question mark. The look beautiful, of course, but the badges, like when I first saw the photo, I was like, these badges are giving like 2014 soft grunge Tumblr girl with the fur. Like it's a beautiful fur, but I feel like you could have maybe unlinked the badges. If that's not possible, you should have gone with a different one. It makes you kind of think. It's very
Items on
interesting
Vosh.
how the bottom half is kind of more see-through. Definitely not traditional, which is not a bad thing on its own at all. But as the other judges said, I felt cluttered, and my biggest issue was the badges on the fur. Overall, strong look. Welcome back, ladies, and congratulations, top three. For any of those wondering, Ocean couldn't make it this episode because the competition was too much for her to take, so she eliminated herself in between filming. But nonetheless, all of you represent the tops and the bottoms of this week. I have to say, playtime is over. The judges have revoked your ability to eliminate one another. It is once again up to me who goes home and who wins and who stays. The top of today's episode is Marley. Congratulations, Marley. You're the winner of today's episode. So one of you has to go home today.
Yay,
The bottom
good job, Marley.
of
The
today's
bottom.
episode of Adore's Next Top Model, Project A, is Avior. I'm sorry, sweetie, but it's time to go home. We will mourn your loss.
So
That's
now
okay. Thank you so much for
we're
having me. I
between
feel like I had
Vosh
so much fun,
and
and I'm
Marley.
sorry to disappoint as
Too
well,
bad.
but so much
Avior,
freaking fun. Thank you.
And of course,
Avior had
Vosh,
some looks
say,
here
we
and
may
there,
all
but
head backstage.
hey there, it's that mama, and welcome back to A.N.T.M.
Him for creating the official A.N.T.M logo. Hey bitches, and welcome back to Adore's Next Top Model, Season 5, Episode 5. Today's theme,
Look at all
the
of them.
return of galactic fashion.
Oh
Today
my
is the
gosh,
finale,
galactic
so
fashion.
welcome to the finale,
This will be
and I
fun.
would like to welcome
Very
back all
fun.
of the judges, which we will say hello to in just a second, and I would like to congratulate the top two of Season 5, Vosh and Marley. Both of these girls
Vosh
have
and
gone
Marley.
through hell and back to get to where they
Top
are
two.
on the show today, and we will
Yay,
be
good
deciding
job.
who the winner of Adore's Next Top Model will be. As always, the winner of Adore's Next Top Model will receive 50,000 lindens, and they will get
Cool.
the opportunity to become a judge themselves, solidifying their
That
legacy
would
on
be
the
fun.
Hall of Fame and within the show itself by judging. The runner-up will receive 10,000 lindens, courtesy of Leighton's
Nice.
donation, and they'll be receiving special gifts from Lelutka and other sponsors. As always, I am your main judge, Adore La Femme, from Adore's Next Top Model. We have Euphoria, the Season 3 winner of Adore's Next Top Model. Hi, Euphoria.
Hello, everybody. Good evening, good morning, whatever and whenever you're watching from. Let's hope that these contestants are bringing it tonight because, since it's
I love
galactic,
all
I
the
don't want them to
judges
look like
and
space junk.
all of
And,
theirs.
period. I'm excited.
So
Next
cool.
up, we have Bali
I love this
Coco.
theme.
Hi, Bali.
Hi everyone, I'm so excited for tonight. Very emotional, and I can't wait to see the amazing fits that we're gonna see tonight.
Once again, next to me, we have Season 4 winner, Leighton, also known as Dylan.
Thank you for having me, Adore. Hello, everybody. I just wanted to say that I'm proud of the contestants today. Good job and good luck.
Now let the runway commence.
And here is Marley. It's a high couture. I'm kind of, I guess, the walk. She's got her hands in front of her. They're not. I do like it. It takes some getting used to, I guess. But it is very galactic. She's fitting the theme. Very nice. The hair and everything. I love the choice of the hair that covers the eyes. Almost creates that helmet look for a galactic being. But you can still peek through it and see the details on that. Once you start looking at everything, and then she's got the embryo tummy. Okay. That is rather cool. Great spin on everything. Her shoes. Meticulous thinking. Okay, here's Vosh. And again, it's galactic. I I love Vosh, and this kind of falls for me. Um, it just it does it kind of falls. It's I don't like it as well as the first contestant, Marley. Let's see when they zoom into her details and everything. The headpiece is cool. Okay, this is Vosh's second look. This. Her second look is killer. I don't know why her first look was so different. She emerged into this, and this is her second look, and that's a saving grace. This is high couture. It's all pulled together. It shows a celestial being. Let's see what the judges say. This should be very interesting for final judgment.
Welcome back. It is time to discuss and deliberate on the model's performance for today. We will begin with Marley, starting with Euphoria's opinion.
Marley, let me start by saying that she is a very curious contestant to me because
Marley
every
just
time
picked
she
it up.
comes on the stage a
Oh,
new
and look
time,
at her
there is always
pictures.
something like makes me gasp about her.
Now,
Like,
see,
when I saw this
I don't know
concept,
why
I
they
was
three
very
strand.
much taken and blown
This
away. To see her
is the
stomach
picture.
revealing like an
I know it.
artificial pregnancy is like very fascinating to me
It shows
because
all of
you
this,
know,
but
as somebody
this
who's
picture
very
is a
into
winner.
advancing technology and whatnot, I feel like it's very thought provoking that she took such a very risky step to combine this aspect into the fashion. And like, I would have to hear her side of the story why she did that. So, but to me, it's giving almost like a little homage to woman and womanhood and like pregnancy, motherhood, and it's a very interesting intricate thing to do, and I think she quite managed to push it beyond a boundary of coming off wrong or costumey. And I think that her look today is giving galactic couture to me for sure. I liked that she had a lot of structure and layering to her outfit. I liked her cyber
She
arms
was
and the
from
breastplate that
top
she had
to
going on.
bottom.
I think that the
They
rigid and
showed
metallic
all of
pliers
that,
she
and
had
she had it
around
all
her head were
pulled together
contrasting
in
with
this
the
look.
soft maternal
She took
energy,
it.
and I think it was really well avant-garde and otherworldly to me almost. I think there could have been a little bit more going on, maybe with some layers of drapey clothes or any kind of flowy
I don't think she needed
materials
anything else. It
going
would have
on,
been
like a
messy.
little, like some,
Disagree.
I don't know what do you call them in English,
Next.
like a cloak or whatever. Maybe some kind of reveal, because I would love to gasp even more and be like, she takes her robe off or something, and I see that suddenly, you know, it's a little bit of a wow factor. And overall, I think it's a very strong look.
Marley to me looked amazing. I was also very surprised to see the baby and the belly, but I understood very quickly, at least in my vision, she represented, you know, the galaxy, the life, the endless, the infinite to me. Everything was very detailed. I paid attention to a lot of details. The shoes, the heel is like an antenna. She has antennas on the head, very high fashion and
Exactly.
very a
She
beautiful
was
spacesuit
head to
helmet.
toe.
The skirt, it goes all well together. It gives definitely that, you know,
And the
galaxy
skirt has a
high
visual
fashion
movement.
haute
It,
couture, and it's
it took
just
me a long
beautiful.
time to get
And
used to
also
it,
the
but
fact that
it's
she
like
didn't
once I saw
forget, you
the
know,
whole
there's
look, it's like,
details
wow.
everywhere. Even I zoomed under
Yeah.
her bangs, and even her eyes and makeup, everything is very detailed and very thoughtful. There is no place for anything that is, you know, for a question mark. I think everything is here for something, for a purpose on her, and it's just beautiful watching her on the runway, and watching the pictures confirm me what I was feeling on the runway. She really represents the infinite, the galaxy, and in such a beautiful and haute couture way. I really enjoyed that look.
So I agree with Bali 100%. I too looked under her wig to see her makeup, and it looks beautiful. Her coming to the runway pregnant is definitely a wow factor for me because who would have thought to do that? That's extremely different. It's so hard. It's hard enough trying to find couture clothes that fit, but finding something that fit with a prosthetic belly on is even more hard, and she did an excellent job with that. Down to her walk fit, we
It
didn't
was
have to worry about
beautiful, a
her
beautiful
arms
fit.
being crazy or going through her body. I love every detail about what she has on. The picture as well. I just felt like it's giving, she's birthing a new species. She's a cyborg, artificial life given life. I felt like this was just amazing.
This is what I've been wanting from you this entire season. Is this your first good look? Of course not. You've served looks multiple times throughout this season, but this is what I knew that you were capable of. I'm extremely proud of the creativity of the pregnancy at the risk of repeating what the other judges were saying. I think it definitely symbolizes the
As much
endless,
as I hate to
terrifying yet
say it,
beautiful
uh,
nature
you
of
gotta
the
choose between
galaxy
her
and
and
the
Vosh,
rebirth of
and
life.
I
And
don't
to
want to
me, the
send Vosh
story
home,
it was giving a story. It was giving this
you know.
alien that is giving birth to a new
Um,
species of
yeah,
human. I love it
but
very much.
she
The
was
hair
better
is
than
very nice and
Vosh this time.
futuristic. I would have preferred to see the face a little bit more, of course, but the belly, again, it is such a beautiful detail. I would have enjoyed this runway even more if you had maybe things going on around you, like maybe planets orbiting you or something. I wanted a tiny bit more, but this is, of course, a huge moment for Marley. Marley is a contestant who has fought extremely hard to be where she is in the finale right now, in one of the toughest seasons of the history of Adore's Next Top Model. I definitely see that there's a fire within Marley, and that she is a contestant that utilized her resources when asking for help and doing her research. um, she definitely listened to the critiques that were given to her by the judges. But that is something that I definitely look for when it comes to crowning someone deserving of this kind of legacy. So I'm extremely proud of you, Marley, and good job. I fell in love with the look. It could have fallen into the trap very easily, but you managed to avoid it, in my opinion. Honestly, great job, bitch. Let's move on to Vosh.
So when Wash came out in the first look, I was very shocked and wowed, because I love how intricate and couture
I
this
don't
really
know.
is. She
I
had a very nice,
didn't
beautiful,
like the
stark
pants. I'm not a
contrast with the
fan of
white
those
and blue accents. It was kind of giving
pant
me
things.
cold,
The blue
icy,
and white
and
accents
she
is
had a
cool,
little bit of this
but
like
mm,
haunting allure to herself, which was very interesting to look at. And I will say one
just to
thing,
compare it,
the
I
way
just it.
how Wash has
Mm.
altered her face was very unique, and excuse me for using this expression, but it was so ugly that it was beautiful. Because
That's true.
really the features on the face are very alieny, very out of this world, kind of uncanny, but overall with the whole look, it made a really beautiful, cohesive piece of an outfit. The silhouette was there. There was a lot of drama with the sleeves and with the cyber thingies she had on her body. There was a lot of structure to that too. And I saw innovation in this outfit, even for Wash, which I didn't think was gonna come my way anymore. She seems to tackle like whatever comes her way
But see,
with
I
this like
mentioned
specific
in the
kind of
previous
ease, and it
show
really
she
shows.
had to take a step
But
up, and
on the
I
other hand,
don't see
when I
this as a
saw the
step
look
up.
number two, I'm kind of confused because I mean, it wasn't a reveal, it was a look number two, and not just that, it was completely different. I didn't understand
Yeah,
how it
and
made
that's
sense together,
kind of
why
weird
was the look
because
even
it was a
shown,
number
and I
two look,
didn't
and it
think
wasn't
that it
really a
fit into
evolution
Galactic
or a
just for
reveal.
one reason. That wasn't Galactic, that was pure on
But I like
alien
this look
slash divine kind of cosmic
much
entity,
better.
not really galactic to me. There were features or organic matter merging with bronze, gold, whatever. There was very sci-fi royalty kind of feel
Mm.
to that outfit. But
She kind of saw it
why?
as a
If it's not a reveal,
sci-fi
why? And if
fantasy,
you're doing a look number two, why is
but
it not cohesive to the
mm,
look number one? It was a completely
but
different
yeah,
outfit. I do
that
not
is true.
understand it. It left me
The two looks
confused.
were not
Bold,
cohesive at
daring,
all.
absolutely left an impression on me. Yes, was the look number two perfect, spot on, beautiful for an alien couture? Absolutely. But this is Galactic, Return of Galactic fashion.
Okay, so Vash to me is the supermodel of the galaxy. If there was a supermodel in the galaxy, that would be Vash. And in the two looks, from my vision and what I understood, we have Vash like in daily life, in that beautiful, super cool sleigh, um, galactic girl, and then we have the runaway Vash that is showing, her true identity, her true alienness, and it's such a gorgeous alien. um, and to me, it didn't matter much that the second look was very organic. I even thought that was like telling a story because on the first look we have that everyday life, and we see it even more on the picture because the surrounding around her is like a futuristic city in the galaxy, and then the second look is more in the nature. And I think there was like a reveal in the second look. That's what I perceived, and it's just beautifully executed. I just thought it's pretty sad that she didn't have like a pose that would open her arms. And this is a very kind critique, don't take it wrong, but a nice pose with the arms out would avoid the elements you had on your thighs and on your arms to cross your legs. It's just for the aesthetic, it would have been better,
Hmm.
but to me it's a beautiful story that
That
was
is true.
unfold on the runway. I really saw like that super slay, super cool galactic girl turned into the most beautiful supermodel alien.
So I love Vash's looks. I love both looks. Both of them are very couture for me. I do agree with Euphoria, but I also agree with Bali as well. If it was more cohesive, then it would have been a real reveal. But it is just two separate looks. But
Bosch
both of
just
these looks are
kind
so
of
very
fell.
strong.
It
One
just
is
mm,
giving a alien
sh-
queen. The other is given just it's a beautiful galactic cyber look. I love the sleeves on the first one. Those are like my favorite sleeves ever, attachment ever that SL has. I think they're so couture. It's given kind of like
see. I didn't like the
not
sleeves at all.
too
I
grungy,
don't
but it has a
know.
little grunge to it. Cyborg
Yeah,
look, very futuristic. I like I don't know what that is around her head, but I love it. I love the details in Vash's skin, her makeup, the prosthetics that she has on her face and her body on both looks. I really think she did a phenomenal job. And Vash has also always been pretty consistent. She does these looks effortlessly, and she always delivers. I really love Vash's look.
Vosh, of course, has always been a very strong contestant. Vosh has shown time and time again that she understands fashion, not just from an artistic standpoint, but also kind of from a mathematical one, understanding how to put things together, even when normally you wouldn't be able to. I value that level of creativity and resourcefulness. Look number one definitely gives me almost like a little hint of Lady Gaga's Bad Romance with the headpiece and even the third eye and the makeup and everything. Very alien-y, very galactic fashion. When I look at both of these looks, in general, I can definitely buy into the idea that we are in the year of 3006. Definitely enjoyed how look number
she
one kind of
definitely
gave
has
us
all the
a
colors pulled
crossover
together
between
and the body
almost kind of
tone
a
and everything.
futuristic
I
cyborg and an
love that
alien.
aspect of
I feel
Bosch.
like this is an alien that needs the modern technology that exists in this time frame, this period, to kind of keep it alive and to kind of enhance its being and DNA. The shape has always Vash's like face and everything has always been very interesting to me. She's a very pretty girl, but in a way that doesn't bore you. It's not just pretty with plump lips or anything like that. It's she's simply very interesting, and I do genuinely mean that as a compliment. I really love how the entire look kind of works together, and the sleeves are very interesting. I definitely would have preferred if you chose different poses and stuff like that to kind of not make it clip into you as much when you were standing. I wish you brought back kind of the theatrics of your runways, because I feel like you've definitely used this like slow Baywatch running animation before. It's cute and it works more for your second look because of the nature of the heels. But I feel like although this is an extremely strong runway and an extremely strong look, I feel like more could have been done with the theatrics that I'm used to getting from you. In terms of the second look, I love it. Does it fit together with the first look? Not really. Is it a reveal? I will not call it that. You simply gave us two looks. I don't see how these two looks fit together. But on its own, look number two, extremely strong. Does it have alien vibes? Absolutely. But I feel like what you're missing out on is, as Euphoria said, the galactic energy. I am again
Yeah,
definitely transported into this
that and
universe
that
where
was
you
part of
are
the
an
theme,
alien.
the galactic
You are
energy.
giving alien goddess energy. And would I say that this is outside of the theme? Not necessarily. I just feel like you're kind of slightly teetering to the edge of leaving the theme with the second look, but it's an extremely strong look. The high heels are very interesting, very avant-garde. The way that the material kind of goes around your body, it feels like it's a part of you. It's not an outfit, it's not a costume, it is part of your actual anatomy almost, and I really value that. The headpiece is very beautiful. um the kind of holographic effect to it was giving me futuristic goddess, as I was saying. But overall, an extremely strong contestant with very strong looks. I just truly wish that the first and the second look were connected with a more thoughtful connection, and it was more of a reveal rather than just switching into a different outfit. Overall, congratulations on yet another strong look for the both of you, to be honest. But even for Vosh, a
Okay, I
strong
cannot wait.
contestant that very rarely disappoints.
Get to
I
the
think this was
judgment.
also an amazing
Yay! Come
runway, and
on.
I'm proud of Vosh as well.
Judgment, judgment.
Welcome back, ladies. You both represent the tops of this season. I want to once more congratulate you for reaching top two. I would like to speak to both of you about a few things and get something straight. I want each of you to tell me and the judges why you deserve to be Adore's next top model
Interesting
more
here.
than your opponent.
Oh wow, okay. I want to say that I've been having an amazing time with this show, and I'm truly honored to be a part of it and make it this far. I have been giving my all to it, dedicated to each and every theme, just trying things differently, stepping out of my comfort zone with this. So I'm pretty proud of myself for making it this far. Marley, you've done amazing. I knew it was going to be tough having you as a competitor. It's been so sweet meeting you and getting to know all the other contestants as well. I think the winner deserves to be someone who's been consistently just given nothing but greatness, taking their critiques to better themselves and in and outside of the show. And I feel like I've been doing that. I've tried to give very strong looks each time and do something that's never been done before. So I'm just truly honored to even stand up here and grasp in this opportunity. So that's it.
What is something that you do better than your competitor that makes you deserving of the crown?
I think I've just been my authentic self. That's the only thing I can say is just doing what I love.
It's
This
kind of
has been a
hard
passion of mine for a
to
long
answer
time,
that
just to be
question.
creative with different looks and play with different styles. So just being myself is the best thing I could do.
Okay, thank you. Marley, are you ready?
Yes, I am. Thank you for that.
Why should you be Adore's next top model?
I feel like I should be Ador's next top model because I've showed a lot of growth this season. I know when we first started, there wasn't a lot of faith in me, but I was able to prove everyone wrong. I've also taken every type of feedback and critique that was given to me. I feel like I've proven myself time and time again that I embody what fashion and this competition really
This
stands
time
for.
she
And that is
did.
to be bold and
She is
fearless, to try new
absolutely
things,
proved
and not being
herself, and
afraid of
I
artistic
was
expression.
so astonished.
And when it came to this challenge, I
Complete
feel like I
turnaround.
managed to follow close to the guidelines of the galactic fashion. I was able to think outside the box without diving too much into alien stereotypes or costume-ish type of realm. The whole look behind the whole idea behind my look was to bring awareness to something that a lot of people aren't really aware of that's happening today, which is infertility. And a lot of women struggle with infertility, and a lot of them are actually dying because of it. I feel like with this challenge, I was able to really express things to come, where there's a world where women can experience motherhood in all different forms. And I really wanted to show that today. So, with that being said, um, I definitely feel like I was serving fashion today. I've been serving
That is an
fashion,
excellent
and
agenda and
I'm
an
fashion.
Is there
excellent answer.
something you think that sets you apart from your opponent that you have managed to do better throughout this season?
I think Vash did an amazing job this season, and I'll never take that away from her. And she's an amazing person as well. I do feel like I showed growth where I can continue to keep growing and growing
I
and
was
growing.
just saying
There's no roof for me.
I
And
was
yes,
just saying on
Vash has
episode
been
3 that Vosh
consistently
was very consistent
showcasing amazing
and
looks
she had to
each
take
and
a
every
step up
time.
to
But
show
I've
that
also
growth.
proven that I can keep pushing and pushing and
And
pushing every time.
instead,
I feel like every
Marley
episode I keep elevating and elevating and
took
elevating.
everything that she's been
And there's
receiving and she
the
grew
possibilities for me are endless.
Thank
tons.
you, ladies. Each
So,
and every
yes.
season, this has always been, believe it or not, the toughest decision that I have to make. Although the
It's so
judges'
very
opinions are
tough,
always
but
valued
I
and
don't know. For me,
considered,
it's
the
simple,
final
hands down.
decision is always
Marley
mine,
came
and it always has been,
up
and it
from
always
the
will be. The
undertones
winner
and
of
just
Outdoors
completely won
Next
it.
Top Model, Project A, Season 5. The person that will carry the legacy of such an accomplishment, and the person that will join the family of judges for seasons to come is Vosh.
Wow.
Congratulations, Vosh. You are Outdoors
Wow.
Next Top
Wow.
Model.
I am
Oh
so
my God, thank you guys so much.
wow.
I'm
I
shaking. Oh my God.
hmm.
Wow, that's so crazy. Oh,
You know,
thank
I
you.
think that
Now,
is
Congratulations,
totally
Vosh.
so wrong. I think that
Congratulations.
is so wrong. Here's the payout.
Thank you.
There
I'm
you
like,
go.
had to
See,
mute
she's
myself to
getting
scream. Wow.
wow.
That's
Marley,
so crazy.
I don't know.
this makes you the runner-up. This is, of course, a huge accomplishment
I was a
within its own
Marley. I
way.
mean,
We
I was
are
Vosh,
extremely fucking proud of you,
all the
Marley.
time,
And I
and
want
then
to
I
say,
totally
as a
feel that
person,
Marley just
not just adore, not just
outdid it.
the owner of A.N.T.M, not just as a YouTuber, that I love you very much, and I consider both of you to be my friends. So thank you very much for everything
But
you've done. And Marley,
congratulations, Vosh.
I will
Yay.
be paying you as
Congratulations.
well for
I
everything
don't
that
want to
you've managed to
bequeath
do
that,
in
but
this competition.
I just, yeah.
Thank you so much.
In addition,
Total
I will be
wow.
contacting you after the
Total
show is
wow.
done in a day or so with your additional gifts. So, yes, thank you very much. Vash, would you like to talk to us about how you feel?
I'm entirely just speechless. Marley, you have been an amazing competition. Like, girl, I'm just like stressing myself. Like, oh my God, what is she gonna bring? But you killed it tonight. Thank you so much for being you and encouraging. You're so sweet backstage. But I am just like so shaken because I just didn't know how it was gonna go. But thank you guys so much for just seeing that I was capable of just being myself and bringing you guys something to remember to last forever. Thank you so much.
There we are. Vosh was the winner. Wow.
Thank you for an amazing season.
Bye bye. Hey there, it's that mama, and that's it for season 5 review. Join me again for season 6 coming up.